my goodness, man. Yo, I got the biggest laugh. Forget Kawhi Leonard and this Toronto Raptors team for a minute. I got the biggest laugh out of Kawhi Leonard trying to tell the joke today at the Raptors, or yesterday at the Raptors Media Day. That man is the most awkward NBA player I've ever seen in my life. He's got Penny Hardaway beat by a long shot. That man was asked about his personality, and this dude said, "I'm fun. I don't even see you right now." Yo, that laugh had me done. I probably played that video 100 times. Kawhi Leonard sounds like he hasn't laughed in years. His laugh is so ugly and awkward. What the hell was he doing? Yo, if you're a Toronto Raptors fan, be happy about the player you got for at least a year in Kawhi Leonard. And good luck to you guys with trying to understand where his head at with free agency after the season, because the player Kawhi Leonard, the off the court, is whack. You know, I told somebody I think Kyle Lowry might have one of his best seasons yet. He's either going to have one of his best seasons or one of his worst seasons, because his friend DeRozan is gone. DeMar is in San Antonio now, and it's going to be strictly basketball if he's trying to relate and build with Kawhi Leonard, because he's whack. He's whack as hell. He ain't fun like he said he was. And if Kyle Lowry is focused on basketball in the six, because he don't got a teammate that want to go out and have fun with him, look like his teammate might be in the anime in his free time. You know, I think that could really keep Kyle Lowry focused this year. And maybe he has one of his better seasons, or maybe he can't relate to Kawhi to the point where he has one of his worst seasons. As far as on the court, you can look at it. If you're a Raptors fan, you can look at it like this. You guys were the number one seed in the Eastern Conference last year without Kawhi Leonard. You guys had DeMar DeRozan. To me, Kawhi Leonard is a guy that doesn't take any night off. I've seen DeMar DeRozan take nights off against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I've seen him look defeated. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget who the heck Kawhi Leonard is. That is a top 3 player when healthy, maybe top 2. And he doesn't take any possession off, let alone a whole night off. Let's not forget who the heck Kawhi Leonard is. And if you're getting that player who's focused, I watched one scrimmage with Kawhi this summer, and he looked pretty decent. If you're getting that Kawhi Leonard that was that focused, and the last time we seen him play at 100%, if you're getting him, they were the number 1 seed last year. They pretty much brought their bench back. They added Danny Green and Kawhi. They bringing back their starting 5 as well with those adjustments. You better be happy in Toronto. You should compete for that number 1 seed. I would tend to lean towards Boston grabbing that number 1 seed, just because last year, even without Gordon Hayward, they had the number 1 seed for most of the season last year. Then Toronto kind of crept up on them late. But I would not be surprised if the Celtics, they figuring out pretty much a whole new lineup, right? Everybody's role essentially is going to change outside of Kyrie. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Celtics struggle at points in their season, as they're more focused on being healthy and getting to the playoffs. Maybe they sit Kyrie out a couple extra games so he doesn't get injured and he paces himself. Maybe you bring Gordon Hayward back slowly. Al Horford starting to age. I wouldn't be surprised if the Raptors have the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. I'm going to pick Boston to have it just because of the talent they have on the court. But Toronto having it wouldn't surprise me one bit. So this Raptors team got a lot to play for, and they're trying to convince Kawhi to sign long term. So they might go out and make a deal come deadline. We obviously seen that their GM, he ain't afraid to pull that trigger. He's a very aggressive guy. We'll see. Kawhi Leonard gives an awkward ass interview, but I've learned to respect Kawhi just because he's one of the most awkward people I've ever seen. I've never been next to him, but on that court, he's a beast. If he can turn it on and off like that, more power to him. Kawhi Leonard, Media Day with the Raptors official, ladies and gentlemen. That bad boy is set to start his journey with them in a couple weeks, and I'm excited. I'm out.